What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the RTG career mode. It's episode number 60, heading into today's episode on the back of the 1-1 draw with Luton. We know we are one win away from being Premier League champions. 5 games to go, 13-point gap. We know it's done, but a win will confirm it here away at Bramwell Lane. And today we'll also have both legs of our Champions League semi as we face RB Leipzig, first away in Germany and then at home as well. Of course, we met in the group stage, we lost in Germany, and then we won in South Wales. So expecting another really tense and tight affair, just like the previous 2 rounds were. So loads to get through today as the hunt for a treble continues, and we can win our second of potentially 3 trophies with a win here at Bramwell Lane. First game, Sheffield United away, where a win sees us Premier League champions again. So this is a Wednesday evening game. And then we've got Aston Villa on the weekend, and then the first leg in Germany in 7 days. So that being the case, game management talked about in the draw with Luton. Can have my starters out there for this one. Hopefully get the job done. Rest the entire team away at Villa Park, and then we'll have the starters ready for the first leg in Germany too. Game management. I know we've got individual things we want to do, like get Evan Ferguson the golden boot, but it have today the chance to get it, as we will the chance to win championship as well. But game management, I'm far more focused on that Champions League semi, knowing this trophy's in the bag already. Well, I say it's in the bag. I mean, let's be honest here. To fumble it from here would be the biggest fumble of all time. Quite literally. I don't think there would ever be a worse fumble in history, considering where we are right now. So 23 for Ferguson. We know obviously he's got no chance of making 40. Maybe still get 30. But again, the games off he's going to have is probably what's going to stop him getting there. In what will almost definitely be his second and final season with us. But it is worth pointing out, you know, like we talked about this, like he requested that transfer a third of the way through his first season with us last year. Obviously, ridiculousness aside, which is so frustrating, it just goes to show you, like, you don't have to sell the players if you don't want to. You can keep them. It means that as the Blades find their leveler, you know, you are going to have a player whose morale may not be quite as high as it potentially could be. You can still work on it and get it up through post-match interviews and press conferences and obviously game time as well. You just can't negotiate a contract or take him off the transfer list. So when that does happen, when you do see one of your players request a transfer, which seems ridiculous and you'd rather it not happen, it's not the end of the world. You can keep them if you choose to do so, like in the case of Ferguson and us. Dedic winning, mate, without that. Now, Hjelman placed a 1-2 with Tattoo. And a Finn loses the pace battle, which you don't say very often, but a great through ball. Ferguson is onside there and smashes it past Mark Travers. Mac Travers? It's the return of the Mac Travers. Mark Travers, and gets his second. Almost there, all 3 goals coming in the first start. You've got to defend his last attack from the Blades, and that will be us. Oh, no, taken down. Oh, no, I missed him. Oh, Clark, what a save. Hoof it away. What a save, Scott Clark. And the Blades of... Oh, wait, I thought the referee was going to play for full time. Oh, if they score from this, I'm going to absolutely... No, it's fine. Hjelman free header away. I thought the referee was going to play for full time. Come on, Docks, you not learned your lesson by now. Even so, that's going to do it. Scott Clark ensures we win it at the death with a big stop, and Swansea are champions. Listen, it was going to happen sooner rather than later anyway. And he might have lost his clean sheet, and I don't think he can catch Petr Cech now for the record, but it is... No, definitely, I'm pretty sure he can. I think he needs to keep clean sheets in all the remaining 4, though, I think. But even so, Swansea win it, and Swansea win the championship at Bramwell Lane as well. If they would have scored from that corner, like, I would have been fuming. I thought the ref was going to play for full time. We'd had the minutes. He let them take it. Finally, the game's of nothing. So can Clark still get the record? It's 24. I think he's a few behind. I think he might be able to do it, but he needs to keep clean sheets in all of the final 4. Oh, no, he can't do it now. No. He's even if he keeps 4 clean sheets in the final 4, he'll be 1 behind Petr Cech. So he needed that clean sheet there. He needed 1 in every single game remaining. So he can't catch Petr Cech now. That's a shame, but he can join an elite group of goalkeepers that have had 20 or more in a season. Of course, he can't now set the record. Right, following game, Aston Villa away, as we aim to get another win, get back-to-back wins for the first time in a few weeks, and have good confidence heading into that game away in Germany. Meaningless game, but still want to win it regardless. So I get asked a lot, like, you know, what motivates you to to play all the games, not sim any. You know, listen, as I always say, I don't like gatekeeping any community, and I don't think there's anything wrong with simming at all. Like, you know, I totally understand why people sim sometimes the majority of games. For me, it's just personal preference though. Like it's just personal. That's all it is. I guess there is an element of realism to it as well, I suppose. But yeah, it's personal preference really. And if you look hard enough, you'll find a reason to continue. To keep playing, I should say as well. So for example, like Evan Ferguson right now is chasing the golden boot, and that'll be the first Swansea player we've had in the entire save. So that would be really nice to do. And so if I'm playing the games, I mean obviously Ferguson's not playing in this game, which is the irony, I know. But it's a reason to play. Scott Clark, okay, now he can't get to Petr Cech's record of 24 clean sheets, but he can join the 20 plus club. There are some seasons where you could be setting a points record. There are some seasons where you could be setting a goal conceded, fewest goals conceded in history record. There's often a reason to keep on playing and find a reason to play, and you just kind of need to look for it, But again, it's also completely personal preference. I don't like it when people gatekeep in a community and say, oh, like simming is wrong, or like, you sim too many games or whatever. It's like, it's completely personal preference. You bought the game, you spent your hard-earned money on it. You play the game however you want, in my opinion. That's how it should be and how it always should be. What a lovely ball that is, through by Wahi. And Pablo Torre steps inside, and Scott Clark makes the save, trying to join the 20 clean sheet plus club. Trying to join that illustrious group of goalkeepers that have had 20 or more clean sheets in the season, including Carl, I think last year, wasn't it? So still leading by 1, but Villa looking to find that level in an important game for them. And they've got it as well. Wahi drills it in, and they've got their leveler before the break. Here we go. Yusuf to Munoz, young player of the year, lest we forget. And now Sekou, who's been brilliant. Oh, what a wonderful little goal. Quick hop step over, round that last defender and into the back of the net. Sekou Koita's 5th of the year, despite having yet another injury to deal with midway through the season for the 3rd year in a row since he's been here. His goal-to-game ratio is still pretty impressive, 5 in 11, and a few of those have come from the bench as well. Mendoza puts his man on the floor, and now Al Hassan to Munoz. Koita chasing a hat-trick, and he's going to get it. Oh, no, it's on the... Oh, no! What have I just seen there? So, Sekou hits the post. I thought it was going to be the coolest finish there. It's across the line, and Krejci, well, let's just say, check his Bet365 account. Check his Ladbrokes account, because I think there's something shady going on there. What on earth has he just done that for? He's just hoofed it into his own goal. I mean, listen, it's on the line, but he's not under any pressure. I didn't follow up the miss, so he could have trapped it and then cleared it. Goodness gracious. Bit of match fixing, I think. Bit of rover under goals. Krejci. It's just ensured we'll get back-to-back wins in the silliest way. But also, why was Koita claiming that? It's not your goal, mate. You can now assist there for Munoz as the young player of the year gets his first of the season, but... that is ludicrous. Funny thing is, he's a class centre-half in this game, Krejci. He's one of a few Czech Republic defenders. Well, few Czech Republic players. Mendoza, wonderful dribbling there. Who have got some really good stats, to be fair. Sekou still wants that hat-trick, and this time, that's the cool finish we're looking for. This time, he's going to get it. Sekou does get the match ball, and it's 5-1 Swansea. Yeah, and he might be a good defender, but clearly no composure or spatial awareness. But even so, that's from the fans. Why have about 2/3 of my fans left? I know the ground starts to empty a little bit when the game gets towards the end of its 90 minutes, and the home team's getting comfortably beaten. But the away end shouldn't. Why are the away end gone? They're witnessing one of the wins of the season, and they've shut off. It's like, come on, guys. You know what Birmingham New Street's like, man. It's, to be fair, it's a nightmare of a train station, to be fair. Do you know what? That's realistic. Nobody wants to be in Birmingham New Street when it's absolutely crowded and they're trying to navigate their way through the ridiculous platforms. And the layout of that station is the worst I've been in England. I'm sorry, Brummies. I'm sorry to my Birmingham fans out there, but it's my least favourite train station to be at in England. Ah, dear. Oh, man. Hey, listen, you know the game's been a bit one-sided when Doxy Boy starts talking about train stations, stadium architecture, or the love of his life being absent. Oh, goodness. What a bizarre game. So this is it. First leg of the Champions League semi against RB Leipzig as PSG face Milan in the other tie. You would definitely say that both us and the German side are the dark horses to go all the way and win this, but one of us is going to reach the final. In the group stage against them, we lost in Germany and won in South Wales, hoping for better fortune this time around the RB Arena. So Leipzig's team, to be fair, fantastic right now. 6th in the Bundesliga, but a really strong side with Brugge between the sticks and the back four being Pedro Porro, Mark Gay, Scalvini, and also Bar at left back. I actually don't know who that is, to be honest. The DM duo is amazing, though. The ex-North London duo of Declan Rice and Hodgberg. And you've got Vidovic and Kubo slightly further forward right now, 87 overall. And the front two, Vilk, who I believe is the Lewandowski regen, 87 overall. And Boulay DR as well. Super strong team. We lost 1-0 here in the group stage, looking for a better result this time around. Come on, you Swans. Leipzig Stadium is actually really cool. I love the red lighting displayed on the interior of the roof as well. And, again, lost here 1-0 earlier this season. Didn't play especially bad, if I remember correctly, but we certainly need to be a lot better to win this. And for the previous two rounds, you know, Marseille and Roma, I mean, we held a 2-goal lead heading into the second leg against Roma and then bottled it and required pens to make it through. And against Marseille, I mean, it was 0-0 in the first leg in South Wales, and then in the second leg, we took advantage of a lapse of concentration for a free kick, got the only goal of the game, and in the end, the only goal of the tie. As Hjelman, he's denied by Verbruggen. Excellent stop there by the ex-Brighton goalkeeper. I feel in this tie, it's going to be just as tight, just as cagey, and might well be separated once again by spot kicks or just the one goal. Hjelman to Kanunam. Nice touch and ball out wide to Newson. I see Gomez going all the way there. As Ferguson sent down the line. Great first touch. And Evan Ferguson put Swansea in front. And this is why I said to all the clubs to put the bids in the summer and Real Madrid in January, let me keep him till the end of the year and then he can move on elsewhere. 90 overall, in my opinion, the best striker in the save right now. And the Irish forward finishes for the opening goal of the tie. Ferguson puts us in front inside the first half an hour. Can't remember who scored our goals in Roma. I think Ferguson got a double, you know. I might be thinking of another game, but it's his 5th of the year in the Champions League anyway. And he's been so consistently brilliant this year in the Premier League, but also that Champions League record, 5 goals in 9, ain't to be sniffed at either. And Moreira's just taking it off. Newshaw's going to play the through ball. He said, Moreira said, don't worry about it, mate. I'll take it myself. Moreira, so close to his 2nd goal of the season. Hits the post, and it's all Swansea in the first half here. Easy. Oh, what a finish. What a finish. And out of nowhere, Leipzig. What did I just say? It's all Swansea in the first half here. Well, it's not anymore. RB Leipzig getting their leveller. And they scored one in the group stage here, and they've got one tonight in the first half. Vilk finishing like Lewandowski would, snatches at it quickly and smashes it in top corner. He don't need a first touch, his first touch is the finish. 1-1, Leipzig have found their voice and found their equaliser. Hodgberg trying to get around Hjelman, a bit of Dane on Dane action there. As Leipzig look for one late chance to get in front. João Gomez only temporarily deals with it. And 3 minutes into stoppage time, with only one allocated. And I'm in the 4 official's ear right now saying, come on, where are those extra minutes come from? Leipzig in front before the break. I'm certainly not panicking, but Dedic. Tattoo. Great touch. And a finish. Tattoo special. Bending it into the far corner. And Swans have their leveller. What a thriller of a first leg. Free kick for Leipzig. And I think... is Porre going to offload or is Cuba going to go for it? He is going to go for it. Oh! Clark was beating all ends up there. He weren't getting anywhere near that. What a game. What a contest. And I still feel there might be one. Late twist in the tail. A winning goal for Swansea. Evan Ferguson bags his brace and the Swans restore the lead. I do not know why Scalvini overcommitted there. That was silly. There was no need for him to do that. Literally, he's gambling there. Like if I show you this on the instant replay, why is he doing that? You can't leave Evan Ferguson. That's just silly. That's asking for trouble. Stay with him. Like stay there. You don't need to come. Like just keep with him instead. Just steps just to the right, and that allows Ferguson to go through one-on-one. He ain't going to get caught up there either, because Evan, as strong as he is also really quick. That's just silly from Scalvini. Gambled and pays the price for it. Kind of reminded me of the Nuggets-Lakers game the other night when Austin Reeves gambled on Jokic. Come on, mate, you can't do that. Oh, what a save, Scott Clark. And Dedic hooks it away. What a save by Scott Clark. Rice's ball cut out by Hjulmand. And Clark again gets slowed down to his left. And turns it behind for a corner. What a first leg in Germany. Easy save, yes, and go to the floor, mate. That's fine. Don't worry about getting the fourth, sorry. Just hold on to the win. What a contest. What a game. What a thriller. But it's only half time. Oh, man. That's one of the best games of the entire season. That was brilliant to play. So fun, and I say it all the time. You love your demolition jobs, your 5-1 wins like we just had, but those are the best games, man. Oh, we go back to South Wales, leading by 1, but Leipzig are just showing us this ain't over yet, man. There's still 90 more minutes to play. But before we play West Ham at home, as we'll, I think, lift a trophy. This is our final home game, I think. But yeah, Hammers at home as I try and get Scott Clark to the 20 clean sheet plus club. Oh, that was an amazing game. It was so fun to play, honestly. I tell you, one thing I just thought of that as I was talking about the Scott Clark and the 20 plus clean sheet club. I've done that, several times with several different goalkeepers. I tend to do it at least once a save. But I don't think I've ever had a goalkeeper have 30 clean sheets in a single season. Well, that would be ridiculous if I could somehow pull that off. But, oh, that's going to be a straight red, that. But that is, it's only wow, that was late and from mine. That would be an unbelievable thing to chase after. You know I'm chasing after that halfway line goal. Done it once before, I'd love to do it again. I love to try and get players into a 40 goal a season club. So far, just the 3 players have done it. But I tell you what, that would be Osorio, what a finish. That would be a really, really good challenge, that. Trying to get a goalkeeper with 30 clean sheets in a single league season. Never done that before. I've just thought of a cool thing to challenge myself for the remainder of my years on YouTube. So a goal in Argentina, made in Argentina, finished in Swansea. Munoz to Osorio. That's his second in 3 games. This has just been such a brilliant save, honestly. And with the youth players making their mark now, it's great to see it. We saw Munoz score at Villa Park. Osorio just got one there as well. Obviously, less said. You can talk about Kanunen and Tattoo till the cows come home. Now Scott Clark's making a mark as well. This is where, this is where all those early years of the RTG, which were tough, which were challenging, you weren't getting much success. This is where it's starting to come to fruition. Your youth players are playing important roles, either in your first team or just in the squad. And you're now looking to win the biggest honours in world football. This is where the RTG is like, oh, that's going to drop straight to Vasquez. Oh no, how's he just done that? Brandon Vasquez. has just scored one of the most bizarre goals I've scored in FIFA ever. So I think he hit it against the keeper who was diving for it. And as he's sprawling to the ground, it hits him in the chest and goes in. But that is one of the most bizarre goals. Wait, did he handball it? I think that was a handball. I think that was a hand of Brandon. Oh, it's a hand of Brandon. It's a hand of God. Hand of Vasquez. Oh, how is that not disallowed for handball? I've got handballs turned on. That clearly was off the hand. So I think what it is, I've got handballs turned on except for penalties. So I don't think you can get called for an offensive handball, even if it's in the opposition penalty area. I think the game cancels it out as if any strike of the arm in either penalty area is unpunishable. Oh my goodness, that is. I don't think I've ever scored with the hand before. I have now. And this time with his right foot and say, well, you certainly can't disallow that one. Swans running rampant, 3-0 up here in South Wales. That's a lovely ball over the top there. And Raspadori controls and gets away. And oh man. Still haven't got Clark that 20th clean sheet yet. And the wait is going to continue. That is so frustrating. And that is going to do it. Another game with some bizarre things going on. Crazy episode today. But whilst it is 4 wins on the trot in all competitions and the Swans have hit their stride, we still wait for that Scott Clark clean sheet will take them to 20. Even so, job done, and we'll lift the trophy. It's also kind of cool we get to lift it in Swansea for the first time as well, seeing as last year we won it on the final day away against Brighton, this time getting to celebrate in South Wales. And of course, club captain still here, Joe Rodden. He ain't going until he retires, man. Getting to lift it as well, once again, feels really nice too. Right then, here we go. Second leg of the Champions League semi, holding a 1-goal lead, heading back to South Wales. But after scraping through Marseille and Roma in the previous 2 rounds, I'm expecting it to be once again incredibly tight here in Swansea. Heading into the game, Leipzig have made 2 changes to their lineup. Otherwise, the same starting 11 as last week. As Timber, 86 overall now, for my Arsenal fans wondering, and Archie Gray come in as well. Following game, Leipzig at home, where a clean sheet sends us through, but after none in our last few games, that's easy said and done. I think we need to score a few tonight. Come on, you Swans. Yeah, I think just like the first leg, we're going to need a couple of goals. You know, every time we face Leipzig this season, all 3 games, we've conceded against them. We conceded 1 here when we beat them. I think it was 3-1 in the group stage. Yes! And, keep my composure. We conceded 2 against them last week and 1 against them in the group stage in Germany too. So we've shipped 3 goals or 4 goals against them, sorry, in the 3 games we played against them. I'm sure we'll concede tonight. Hence why I feel we need to score. Hence why we attack early and why we've got that opener. Evan Ferguson, 7th in Europe. And Swans draw first blood inside the first 5 minutes. A dream start in South Wales. Second half off and underway. Leipzig need a goal. We defended brilliantly though. It's a good block there. We've already had like 3 or 4 good blocks. And Leipzig have not been able to find a way through the back 4. And as Moreira dinks over the top, this could be game here. Nusa. Kanunen. Oh, puts it just over the bar. A few games without a goal for the Rifle. Could have ended the drought there, just couldn't keep it down. Get another goal and it's semi-over and the final's ours. But the question is, if we don't get it, can Leipzig get back in the tie? As that was late from Nusa, to be fair. Now, I do wonder that's a straight red. Because of the position on the pitch, I'm thinking it'll be a booking. But that might be a straight red, you know. It is. Antonio Nusa. Big game. Player has just been said, oh, it is late. It is late indeed. Slid in. Lapse in concentration. And Swans are down to 10. Lifeline for Leipzig. Of course, don't forget, it does mean if we do make the final, Nusa will be suspended for it. I think my first red card of the entire save. Oh, what a block, Saliba. Defensively, we've been excellent in this tie. Completely different to the game in Germany. And whilst we are down to 10 men, as Kanunen finds the skipper, Dedic, who gets away. Moreira. Gomez. To wrap it up for Bruggen, what a save. I think we'll see it out. 15 to go. We've just been a far better team on the night. And it's ours to throw away from here. We're almost there. Free kick for the Swans right at the end. We know it's over. But can I give this to Ferguson and go with a shot power against? Yeah, Tattoo's shot power's not bad either. I gave Ferguson a go against Marseille. I think it was. I'm gonna let Kanunen. Sorry, Tattoo have a go at this one here. And just hit it with as much power as possible and see if I can. Oh fucking hell! Oh my god! That's it, I'm ending the episode, it's over. It is over. Swansea are going to the Champions League final. With, I think, the best goal I've scored in FC 24. I am absolutely speechless right now. Absolutely speechless. First free kick goal to save. And it's an absolute weldy from Tattoo. And it's the dagger that kills off Leipzig and puts Swansea in the Champions League final. I'm speechless. Also, apologies for the profanity, but I think you can forgive me for what I've just managed to pull off, being notoriously a terrible free kick taker who only normally scores one or two a save. Has oh my goodness, for Bruggen, I could literally watch this for half an hour. I could watch this for half an hour, no problem at all. Tattoo Oliver with an absolute weldy. Oh my goodness, when you talk about top corner, I mean that is literally right in there. That is, I mean, for Bruggen, he's such an excellent goalkeeper. He's at full stretch, and yet he's going nowhere near that. Absolutely nowhere near it, mate. That is the sweetest free kick I've struck in, oh my goodness, I think several FIFAs. Never mind just this one, several FIFAs. That's it, we're ending the episode there. We're into the Champions League final. We'll see who we've got. It was, 0-0 in France in the other tie. So we'll do one advance, we'll see who we've got, and then we'll end it there, heading into the Champions League final in an amazing episode today with so much going on as the Swans will take on Paris Saint-Germain, who I called the favourites to make the final and win the whole thing. Well, they've just done the former, and now they'll take us on for a chance to do the latter. But that's going to do it. What an episode. Best of the save. Not even close. I hope you've enjoyed it, guys. If you have, then please do drop a like. I'll see you for the next episode and the final one of the season where we'll take on Brighton home. Sorry, I've lost my breath. I've absolutely lost my breath, but you know what's coming next. It's the final two league games at home to Brighton and away against, who we got on away day? Oh, Arsenal away. Well, we'll see if we can get Clark to 20 clean sheets of the season, but most importantly, we'll have the Champions League final against PSG, going for Swansea's first ever European honour and a historic treble. That's it. Much love. I'll see you for the finale very soon. Oh, okay. I'm finished. That is incredible.